Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Charles Sabanson, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and we give you guys a fresh perspective on things. And we see them in today. We got a pretty serious show in store for you guys. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. If you hear some noise in the background, people doing some construction work, so they're making a lot of noise outside. I'm sorry, I can't control it. Anyway, let's get into today's topic. So as you guys know, we spent the last few days talking about the decline in NBA ratings. As a matter of fact, we just produced a show yesterday highlighting some comments that Commissioner Adam Silver had to make, where he essentially said that, look, there is no three-point problem. It's just that because the NBA is going up against the World Series and a presidential election. Apart from that, everything is fine. So all the other complaints that NBA fans, some journalists have been making over the last month or so, none of it is valid, none of it is true, just a figment of our imagination, etc., etc., etc. So what happened? Yesterday, I tuned into a clip of Gil's Arena. And on the panel, I know it was Rashard McCants and Gilbert Arenas. I forgot the rest of the people that were up there. And they were talking about the state of affairs in the NBA. And apparently, the NBA is thinking of introducing a new format to the All-Star team, where you select the top 24 players, and they go out there, and then they're going to be separated, I believe, into 3 teams of 8. And I think they're thinking of adding a 4th team, which is just rising stars or something like that. They're going to put them in there and they're going to play against each other. And Gilbert Arenas was like, what in the hell is this even? Like, what are we doing right now? Like, what are we doing? This is Gilbert Arenas. This is not me. Okay, this is a former NBA player saying this, not me. Okay, so as the conversation continued to progress, Rashard McCants started to chime in, and they were like, well, look, at this point, you got to motivate these guys with money. And what Rashard McCants said after that was absolutely beautiful and absolutely sad at the exact same time. Take a listen to what he had to say there.
I like Gil's idea, because if they know, and I don't care how much money they make, but if they know there's some money on the line, that's going to make them play a lot harder.
At the end of every quarter, so that means we got to come out all that shooting
format.
50 and I can win an extra $10,000, $20,000 at the end of this quarter. No, dog, we're going to play harder.
No doubt.
You ain't nothing but a stripper now.
No, cool.
Yeah, this money make you move
right.
now.
Give
The money gotta make you move.
Give me my money.
The money
It
gotta
just
make
looks
you
nasty
move.
now,
It don't
right?
matter.
That I could throw money at you to get you to do some stuff that you're supposed to do. Because look, I'm already giving you money to twerk, though. I gave you 50. You already getting money to twerk. I already seen that dance. You already been doing the dance all season.
What happens when you pull up? Think about it. You already paid me. I got my little money.
Well, show me.
You pull out the big wad, right?
Well, show me
I
the
see
twerk.
more money to get.
Twerk.
Okay. But you doing the same move. You're doing the same move.
For that 100, might throw the leg up. Might throw the leg up. Yeah, boy, you go. I'm gonna shake that 100 out of you. You just come on.
So you like the new format?
I just feel like they're just creating a scapegoat for the players.
So we
Like
saw.
you just
I'm just saying, I agree with you. Just get rid of it.
Larry Bird went into the locker room and said, guys, come on. This time let's play hard.
Okay.
And they went out there.
This time let's play hard. So I mean, the last time they didn't.
Did the same thing. He's like, damn, well, I went in there, I said something to him.
So we saw NBA Cup last season, that $500,000 grand prize. Some teams played hard. Some teams said, you know what? It may be early in the season, but we're going to battle the odds, give the fans what they want, and win the first ever in-season tournament championship in NBA history.
Okay, so
other teams did not.
What I'm saying is, so you put $500,000 for a prize, and they started this tournament cup. How was the play last year throughout all of it? Great.
Yeah, for some teams.
How is it right now? The intensity is up, right? So the example right there didn't register in your brains to say, maybe we should just put a grand prize. Instead of at the end of the game, if we want to competitive throughout, a prize at the end of every quarter. Just start at 0-0 every time. Now it makes even the people who come off the bench, and now it makes you want to coach too. Because now you got to coach to win because you get a bonus too. So you sitting here usually subbing in, LeBron ain't going hard, you about to sub this person, Steph ain't going hard, and now you sitting here like, Yeah, I'm gonna get you at the beginning of the quarter, big dog. Let me finish with this.
Yeah.
Now, I need to finish it. I need to win this quarter. Think about if it's 2020. What you think that defense is on that last possession? Lock up. Like, if he hits this, they win the money.
It's sad, man.
So
It's sad that they got to do this, but
Because you're supposed to be your representation of the best players that are in the league. And it's a privilege to be
it's not.
seen as the best players in the league to showcase
It should
why.
be.
But that's
showcase why.
But
tell us why. Show us why.
Because the
It
best
should
players in the league ain't always on that team.
Which is even
Facts. So
more.
it's already
which
flawed.
is even more of a showcase for the
Facts.
guy who got picked to showcase something. Something. Because you got picked over somebody who actually everybody feels they deserve to be here.
Mm-hmm.
So show me something.
So last All-Star weekend, they added some excitement with the Steph versus Sabrina three-point contest. People in the chat have said, how about a one-on-one battle? I'm going to take it a step further. LeBron versus Bronny.
So you heard what Rashard McCann had to say. It's funny. It's sad. But it's true. I don't understand what is going on. I'm actually confused. Like, how is this actually happening? Let me get this straight. Today, NBA players are getting paid a record amount of money. This is the most money players have ever earned in the history of since the NBA has been around, right? History. So, this is the most lucrative time in the history in history to be a basketball player, right? Everybody's making buku money. For God's sakes, Ben Simmons is making money. So, money's in the league. They just re-upped for a new a package of television deal, which was 3x what they had last time, which the former deal was about 25, 26 billion. This new deal is about 76, 77 billion. And they're going to be making hundreds or billions of dollars. And you're telling me that the only thing that can motivate these players is for more money to get thrown at them. The question is, why? Why is that the solution? Why is it that it is? How have we gotten to this point? Because in the past, players used to do it for less money. We did a show the other day talking about the love of the game, Michael Jordan. Those guys did it because they enjoyed it. But now it's like you have to incentivize me to go out there and perform in these all-star games and all of these various events. So the question now becomes, and it's a serious one, why should NBA fans care if you don't care? That's number one. Why should NBA fans care if the players don't care? If you don't care, why should I care? That's the first thing. If you don't care, why should I care? Because if you're telling me out of all this money that you're making, the tens of millions of dollars you're making, you still need a financial incentive to just put on a show for us, then you're saying you don't care about the fans. And if that's the reality, then it needs to be stated plainly. And all of these gimmicks won't work. It is sad where the NBA is, right? It's actually sad. It actually is. I'm sorry to say it. How do we go from the players that we had in the past to this current? And that's why it always cracks me up when they talk about this is the best era ever. How? Where? What? How? This is the most disgraceful era I've ever seen in the history of this league. It's the most disgraceful. And some of y'all are trying to make an argument that we're looking at something special. We're not looking at anything special here. We're not. It is so sad to witness this decline. Then now players need to be incentivized to go out there and do what they quote unquote love. I love it, but you got to pay me to do it. I love it, but you got to pay me to do it. But Rashard McCann said the truth of the matter is these people don't care. And if you don't care, I don't care. I've been watching All-Star Game in the last 2 years, and I will not be watching this one as well. This is me speaking from the perspective of a fan, and I have the right, especially somebody that patronizes the product. I have a right to voice my opinion. It is my right to voice my opinion. These are my thoughts. Whatever you guys think, please leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section, and we catch you guys on the next show. Peace.